what's going on.
Oh my God! Welcome
what's up,
back. Oh, just finally recovered this morning. Recovered this morning.
Yeah, sorry. It's now Tuesday.
We needed a couple of days, guys. We could not get on here and record with our faces looking like they were after 24 hours in Boston.
It's been rough since Boston. Welcome
it's been
back.
Great. Life has been good.
Welcome back to another week.
I'm fired up.
If you haven't yet, please subscribe below, like this video, and get in the comment section to be this week's winner.
You already know what it is. This is the New Future podcast brought to you by New Future Apparel. If you're not getting all your gear from newfutureapparel.com, what are you really doing?
Newfutureapparel.com. Use promo code FALL15 for the rest of the month. Get yourself 15% off some of the new fall gear. New hoodies, new colors, new fits.
So comfy, so good.
Everything's killing it right now.
Please
sorry.
refrain from that ever again.
So, we're out here.
Life is good.
I'm feeling it.
How awesome was it?
Still hungover.
Yeah?
It was bad.
Bite the dog.
Wasn't more of like a hangover as much as just pure exhaustion.
Sheer tiredness. I haven't been that tired in a long time.
For sure, learn from us.
I'm 30 years old now. I don't do 24 hours anymore. I don't do all-nighters anymore.
Learn from us. There was absolutely no reason to wake up at 3:30 in the morning, start drinking.
We could have easily taken like a 9 o'clock flight, got there by 10 or 11, easy brunch.
Oh, there were options. There were 9,
Thanks
10,
for telling
11
us.
o'clock options. Well, I figured, as much time as we possibly could in vacation.
How sick was it, though? Just walking out of an airport and 2 miles, we didn't get an Uber, we didn't get a taxi, guys. We just walked out of an airport in the areas where you don't walk, and walked onto the waterfront and into the city, hopped on a water taxi, and we're like, Captain George, how you feeling? How you living? Let's go.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Drove us across the bay in.
We literally woke up 3:30 in the morning, all met up around 4.
Had our first drink at Sam's at 4:10.
Had a couple drinks, head to the airport, had a couple drinks, got on the plane, had a couple drinks.
Yeah.
By then it was about 6 o'clock, 6:30ish.
Yeah, we were probably 3 hours in and 5 drinks in.
As we are degenerates, we began betting about 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock. It was 4:15, and we were betting.
Yeah.
We were making bets in the airport. Literally, $10. This guy touches his face before he passes us. $5. The chick's on the elevator on the escalator before her dude.
Right to the plane.
Just passing money immediately. We
were playing 2048. Is that what it's called? 2048 on the plane.
No, well, that was the best thing. We didn't even know it was there. We didn't even know it was there. You just sent a picture in our group text before we even took off of your airplane backseat screen. And it's this game, and Will goes, $10 buy-in. Winner when we land takes it.
It was hilarious.
We had such a good time, dude.
Jake took that one. I shit the bed heavily.
That was my first W of the day. I'd already given $15 out at that point.
I thought for sure I was going to win that one. I was like, dude, we have all the time in the world. This is perfect. Took off, started playing.
No.
Got a couple high scores in, and then got my first drink, giving it a little swirl. And
do that again? Hit that again?
Captain goes...
we're going to be landing now in 20 minutes.
We are going to begin our descent to Boston. It was like, we all just looked at each other like, seriously? 50-minute flight.
It's awesome. For real, though, if you want to get away for the day or two with
$112 round trip.
It's a joke. By the time
it.
you get up, it's like 15 minutes in the air and you're descending.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I think you're at the top speed for about 15 minutes.
And we couldn't have got a nicer day in Boston.
Yo, did you see?
Beautiful.
I don't even know if
Boston
you
Commons
noticed,
is sick.
but out the side of my... Ooh, damn. Excuse me.
We just talked about this.
Terribly sorry. Out the side of my window, I had all the fucking views.
Yeah, I saw that time-lapse video you took of the sunset. Was unbelievable.
Sun rising over the Atlantic. The entire coast. Because we rode right along the coast. So right below us, I saw that
video you showed me was unbelievable.
It's crazy. We must have just went from...
Cue video now.
We must have went from Philadelphia straight to the coast and went straight up because I saw all of LBI and
really,
and then New York.
We didn't have that from our side. We had land in the city.
Yeah, I saw.
So that's definitely how it was. We were on the water.
I was literally right on the edge of the water the entire time.
That's so sick.
My view was sick, and I had the window.
You can check out that sunrise here.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely plug that sunrise.
That was
in
so
there.
Sick.
Very tight. But yeah, as soon as we landed, absolutely beautiful out. We got out and. They were like, so Uber, taxi. I was like, let's just take a walk.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I just put it in my GPS.
And we just started following it.
It took us to the water, and we just walked along the water and...
It was beautiful.
We
were hanging out with a couple pooches.
Yeah.
They just randomly thought they had no owner, and then this guy comes
Couple-
walking up 10 minutes later, like, yeah, they're mine.
Random dog. I found a Frisbee, threw it to them. And then we just found like this captain sitting in the water taxi.
Yep.
And I went down and was like, so what's going on here? When's this thing move? He was like, whenever you get on the boat, it moves. I was like, am I right?
George is the man.
Let's get
So
it.
as soon as somebody walks up,
Yeah,
$15 across the river. We pulled in
we got a nice little
in a little market area there.
a nice
Sick.
little tour. He took us up and down a little bit, was giving us a little back history on some of the Boston and
Some of the gangsters and the mobster stuff that goes on.
yeah, and gave us a little breakdown of what we should do, where we should go. It was pretty cool. And then dropped us off at like this little harbor and
Something hall, Tannen Hall, or it was like an open market type hall.
it's
area.
crazy because days before I got all the shit from the
Oh
guys
my
for
God,
this.
this is amazing.
I went a little deep on like best places, especially breakfast.
Deep, or did you just take the first best rated one and go, that's it?
No, I literally probably
You weren't wrong.
I literally probably went on about 10 different sites and I was looking up like best breakfasts in Boston.
I'm not mad at you. Our breakfast was phenomenal.
And the place that we went was in the top 3 of all
what was
the
it,
lists.
North Street Cafe?
I think it was North Street Cafe, something like that.
Couldn't fit more than 15 to 25 people in this room,
It
too.
was so small on a back street. Like there was a couple places like on the water in the harbor that were like, should we just go there? I was like, dude, I kind of got this.
Yeah, there was this little corner spot called Anthony's, and Will's like, and now,
Yeah.
you ain't getting a drink in there. It looks like garbage. Let's keep walking.
The place sucked, dude.
We
And-
ate at this spot literally a block from Paul Revere's house.
Yeah, so
It was cool as hell.
we pulled up. There was like nobody around, and it was absolutely packed on this small little back
Friday
street.
morning, you're
Nobody
supposed to be
around.
in work, and what was the wait?
For like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
we're like, we'll take a stroll.
we told her we were gonna take a little walk. Went over to Paul Revere's house, touched it, and then walked back. I wasn't impressed, by the way. And then
You didn't even know who he was at first.
no, I didn't.
We were really upset about that.
Don't care.
I'm a science guy.
So yeah,
We were time traveling a little bit. It happens.
yeah, sometimes. So
We had a 50-minute wait for breakfast.
50-minute breakfast. Came back about 20 minutes later.
We were dogging you the whole time, walking
gonna
around
go.
too. Like, yeah, the only reason you want to go here, Will, is because 4 days ago you probably saw this looked good.
I saw a picture.
Yeah.
I saw
Of what? Lobsters Benedict.
Lobster Benedict. I saw a picture of Lobster Benedict, so I got Lobster Benedict.
How phenomenal was your breakfast though?
$70.
That's a good breakfast.
Most expensive breakfast I ever had in my entire life.
Was it the best breakfast you ever had?
Best breakfast I've ever had in my entire
Legit.
life.
I'll tell you what.
I
The
don't
piece
even-
of lobster you gave me just to try that little.
I don't even eat lobster.
So good.
Uh,
So fresh.
I may have tried lobster like once or twice.
You got
before
it in
that.
the best way though. No work, no shells, no bullshit. It was just on your sandwich.
Yeah, I've never
Perfect.
like actually like cracked a lobster open and eaten it.
It's a procedure
Yeah, well, I definitely don't like crabs for that reason.
because of the work.
Crabs are garbage.
I'm the same way. Give me a crab cake. I'm good.
Crabs are the cockroaches of the sea.
Take it easy. That's shrimp.
Shrimp are kind of like the gnats of the sea.
I love gnats.
Gnats are terrible.
When you've been allergic to shrimp and soft shell crab your entire life, and then
crabs
you
are
can suddenly eat it
disgusting.
at 29.
They're so
Sorry, your
small.
life
Like
changes.
if we're talking king claw,
I don't even mess with
crabs,
that. The wife's obsessed.
I've never had those, and I'm sure they're fire. But
They're amazing.
the little blue claws, like what's the word? It's not even worth it.
No,
All
you're
the
you're
meat
eating
you get-
dirt and crap.
Yeah, there's like
In my opinion.
yellow shit all.
If you're
mixed
big
up.
on crab, sorry, we don't mean to offend you. It's just not for us.
I do. Get your life together.
You legitimately mean to offend them?
Eat chicken
Eat chicken.
or lobster because it's fire.
That I'll tell you what, that was phenomenal.
I'm a
My
lobster-
sandwich was awesome. I had a half Kraft, went all in on a bloody.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
same with the
I think-
screwdriver.
Oh yeah, you did. You did. What did you do? An
100%.
Irish coffee and then a screwdriver?
Have to. In Boston, I'm Irish.
Aye.
Irish coffee.
There's
when
no. There's no
when in
Irish
Boston and you Irish coffee.
Hey,
It's
Irish.
just what you do.
Oh, that was awesome. So yeah, breakfast was phenomenal. We had a great breakfast against all the BS we gave you. Then we
Yep.
we stroll out of the North Street Cafe,
Which was
and we walk about
the turn of our worst part of the.
maybe the best part of the day.
Ugh.
We walk about 25 feet, and there's the nicest Italian liquor store I've ever seen in my life. We walk in, and in our mind, there's no way they have tall boys. And me and Sam goes, "Hey, you got any tall boys?"
Stupid.
He goes, "We carry one thing, Budweiser."
It was like 9:00 in the morning.
It was 9:15. So for the next hour and a half, we walked around the city drinking tall boys and singing songs that ended in drinking Bud Heavy.
It was so
Whatever we
stupid.
did, we ended up in Scotty's Alley. about a block from the oldest bar in America.
Needless to say, I was annoyed.
You got on board then, though, and smashed a bud.
Because I was done with it. I just wanted it to be over. You guys were singing and drinking out of brown paper bags while people were on their way to work. I was like, get me the hell out.
When you cross the street
Sam got
and
3
can't
beers.
feel your feet, drinking Bud Heavy.
I said, give me the last beer. And I just crushed it in front of him, smashed it against the wall, threw it out. And
but then we spent about 2.5 hours in the oldest bar in America and had some
great
great drinks.
We spent way more time than I expected we were going to spend.
Dude, the bartender, she was awesome. The staff was awesome.
That place was really cool. And as soon as we walked in, people started filling in around us and started getting packed.
What were we walking through the one part where like we walked to the back bar like, nah, this is getting too modern. And then we get in this one section and I'm pretty sure I could hear you saying, and like you were going to the bathroom and you're like, yeah, pretty sure John Adams shit in here.
They had
like,
pictures of John Adams on the wall.
But it just looks so old school too. Like that place would
like
never pass anything nowadays.
17 something.
I think it was older than that, honestly.
Oh, really?
I think it was like 1680 for some reason. I want to say
1734. I have no idea.
Will fact?
Yeah.
Will fact?
No idea.
But it was sick. Like the walls were legit, like
for
old
sure,
school stone built up.
For sure, the oldest bar in America. Though.
Yeah, it was really cool.
All right,
They had their own Sam Adams that you couldn't get anywhere else. What was it called?
That was cool. It was called. Oh, it was the name of the bar.
The handle, the red handle, or the in hand.
No.
The
something in the something.
You're useless with that.
Nah,
something in the something.
Something in the something. Boot in the saddle. Boot.
That's in Philadelphia.
Boot in your ass.
You smacked it. So it was like the in hand. It was something in hand.
Bell in hand.
Bell in hand.
Boom.
That's teamwork, bro. We're out
here.
Here.
Something in something.
Yeah, anybody could say something in something.
Yeah, but I was on the right track.
I've already had enough of this.
Alrighty.
But
so we went after that. We
they had a beer Sam Adams made specifically for them. Though that's what we were saying. Like you can only get it in Bell in hand in Boston.
Yeah. Bell in hand. It was fire. I really liked it. The glasses were way too big.
Well, that was our fault.
It was way more than I wanted.
We're like, give us the 24 ounce.
They were like this big compared to a regular beer. It was like this and this wide.
It was something else.
Completely unnecessary.
Somebody rolled out of there. Carry on.
We went.
Feeling good at this point.
Went to
11 o'clock in the morning.
Went to like a nice little town square. Saw some people dancing around. Joined into the festivities.
Oh, that's right. We saw the street entertainers.
We're cutting through a bar. A building because we couldn't figure out how to get to the other side.
Yep.
And the guy was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we were like, "Just sitting down at your restaurant." So we got
we wanted to use his bathroom.
And we were trying to cut through.
Is that what originally happened?
We were trying to cut through.
Okay, in my mind went Jake P. now.
And the guy was like, "You guys lost?" And we were like, "Nope, we're just sitting down right here."
I turned around and Sam's got 3 beers at the bar.
Yeah, so Seth had a beer there. And then
that was on the hunt for Cheers, right?
Yeah, and that's right after we found the fake Cheers on the way to the real Cheers.
We weren't doing that tourist Cheers in the square.
There was a fake Cheers.
Oh, 100%.
I had no idea.
They had a full like food market and like open air market there, and there was this Cheers, and I was like, oh snap, it's right there, it's so quick.
I knew that wasn't it.
No,
even though I'd never seen the show.
That's unbelievable.
Anyway,
but we ended up finding the real Cheers, and it was legit.
Nice. Oh, well, no. It was the legit Cheers, but I wasn't impressed.
No, not saying that. It was just awesome. There was 3 different... I thought it was cool, man. There was 3 different bars.
I only went downstairs. I didn't even see upstairs.
That's unbelievable.
Had my first...
this was prior to losing you.
Had my first chowder ever.
Yeah, you never had a chowder, and it was phenomenal, you said, right?
Not a big seafood guy.
But that was the best soup you said you ever had?
Yeah.
You had a lot of great food on that day, didn't you?
Hands down. Well, I said I wanted to have lobster, and I wanted to have clam chowder, so I'm glad I got those off my list.
So you went...
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get it done, so...
but that chowder from there was awesome.
If you're going to Boston, you might as well eat their food, so...
100%. And you got to hit Cheers. Cheers is just cool.
Yeah.
The environment was
their
awesome.
Clam chowder.
Everybody was so friendly, too, in Boston, I felt like.
Their clam chowder was unbelievable. Towards the end of our drinks, we're all, level-headed and having a good time at this point. I went to the bathroom, came back, and there was a random couple sitting in our seats.
Debatable.
And
I think you walked into the wrong bar.
Nope, because I talked to the girls that were sitting right next to us. And
we never left.
And looked at them, and they went, yeah, they left you. I said, oh.
We happened to see these
They're
same
lost.
2 girls.
They're lost.
About an hour later, out front going, he walked up the street.
An hour later.
He walked up the street.
No, they didn't see where I went because I was gone by the time.
No, I'm saying that's what they said to us. Oh, he walked out earlier.
Yeah. So I took a little stroll, hit Starbucks.
A little stroll, about 2.5 hours.
Got myself a nice little pumpkin cold brew.
No, you're skipping a lot of details.
Took a scroll
You
through
probably
the park.
I think you spent an hour and a half walking around Boston Commons.
No,
having squirrels run up to your feet.
My very first
and then
stop,
found a charger, thank God.
The second I walked out of there, I saw a Starbucks on the corner, so I was like, perfect. And I thought you guys were following me and messing with me. So
no, the first rule is if you lose somebody, you stay where you last were.
Went to Starbucks, went in the Starbucks, didn't realize my phone was dead at this point. Got myself a nice coffee. I'm looking out the windows like, here they come. I'm like expecting you guys to come around the corner looking for me.
You were going to Kermit us.
Me.
You were going to Kermit us. No, we
Yeah,
weren't following you. You're in your head.
Well, I figured you guys were like messing with me. Like,
we never left the bar.
Let's sneak out and follow Will after he's trying to find us.
Not at all.
I have no idea what I was
Way
thinking.
too complex.
Yeah, so...
Because we were level-headed, right?
After Starbucks, I took a stroll through Boston Commons Park, which was probably the most beautiful park I've ever been in.
So sick.
Squirrels walk up the...
I swear to God, I feel like you were standing on that little bridge there, and we're just walking behind you in the background.
Looking
like,
all over for me, yeah.
Where is he? And it's just like a movie where the camera just zooms in on you, and you see the people you're looking for behind you.
I was checking out the squirrel lady. She had squirrels all over her. It was disgusting.
I'm not going to lie. I don't mess with squirrels. My father terrified me with the story when I was very young. These squirrels in Boston are the most friendly squirrels ever. I got over it.
You can't trust squirrels.
Well, you can. Of course you can't trust them. They latch on or they don't get off.
I wouldn't trust them. I would trust the babies, though. I like baby squirrels are cool.
So I probably sent Will about 32 text messages in a row because I was legitimately worried that we lost you or you were sleeping in an alley or like just something happened.
But
but
I was just whistling, walking down the street.
Yeah, you were good. When we found it, it was great. You were like, Daddy took a little break. And you were just sipping a coffee. I'm like, I hate you.
When I got away from them and I realized like, okay, I'm lost for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, this is all right. I'm like really good with this.
Well, a part of it that was really funny is
time to myself. Just
we were
see
all
the
separated
city.
at multiple times, and it was cool.
I took a nice little walk.
I was never worried.
And then I realized that I didn't have a charger and my phone was dead. So I went and bought a charger from CVS.
Smooth move.
USB plug, and then walked around and realized I'm not going to
thinking you were going to find a port.
A USB port anywhere.
Yeah.
Took a full lap around the whole Commons and... which was like a good 40.
It's huge. We lost him for 2.5 hours, people.
It's a good 45 minutes to an hour when I realized you ain't going to find a USB port anywhere out here. So I went back and got myself a plug, hit the nearest coffee shop, plugged in, and my phone blew up. When you guys came and found me when I told you where I was and tried to act like you never left the seats.
Well, here's the thing. We didn't.
You went upstairs.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, I think you went in the downstairs bathroom.
Because that's where we were sitting.
I tried to go there.
We were sitting in the downstairs
I couldn't get
bathroom.
in because people were in it. So I went upstairs to use the
Smallest
other
bathroom I've ever seen.
That's what I'm saying. I think you were in there.
Next to Chickies in Philly.
Dude, I literally think we did this.
Yeah, probably.
Right past each other.
We had to have.
I was only upset at first because I thought something was wrong. Once I knew you were good and you were in the window, I was fine.
I would love to get
I'm like, I got my boy back.
I would love to get
good.
the security footage from Boston that day. Just sees us walking past each other.
I know it happened
like
multiple times.
15 times.
I guarantee it happened multiple times.
I walked past Cheers probably 3 or 4 times.
We stayed in the bar for an hour hoping you'd come back.
I figured you guys would be waiting out front. So
then we did a commons walk.
Downstairs.
We came back out front, stood out front for about 20 minutes, both sides of the street.
When you guys went into the park, I was probably back in Cheers looking for you.
Dude.
It was probably unreal.
But that's what you need. Like, you need those stories.
So, yeah, after that...
It has to happen.
It was getting a little late.
We were going to do a nice steak dinner, but we kind of lost time.
We killed some time. Yeah, we had to grab a slice on the way.
Phenomenal, though.
Great slice.
I was not mad at that.
Yeah, it was like an old, like a firehouse.
That's definitely, yeah. It was old, like...
it looked like an old school firehouse.
Brick-style pizza oven.
Yeah, and got a little slice on the way to the
with
garden.
me and you got like that everything slice of pizza, though.
Yeah, it was fire.
It was legit.
Yeah, unreal. It was like the special or something.
Whatever it was. Well done, boys.
So after that, we head over to the garden.
We hit a Sev or something right before that for a little energy.
Yeah, got a little
energy mixer, threw it in,
and then went to our seats and
walked into the garden to watch this guy right here.
Brady put it down.
Open his debut.
Sean Brady. He looked absolutely phenomenal.
Dropped Court McGee in the first round with the solid left. Here's my thing. Like, I've never been to an event.
Like a walking Frankenstein.
Bro, he is a savage.
He could have been hitting him with a 4x4, and I don't think he would have went down.
I'd never been to a UFC event. I didn't realize how much you hear, like the
everything. It's right
there. When Sean hit him with that left hand.
Oh, you heard it.
The whole
the
building was like.
Austin hit me up. He was like, "Did you hear the punch?" Because it was so loud on my TV. I was like, "Dude, you have no idea."
It was loud on your TV, Austin.
Echoes.
We were sitting
echoes in there. It's unreal.
30, 40 rows back, and I felt like I got punched in the face.
They have a microphone like probably 10 feet above the canvas.
That was
to catch
the
all
coolest part of that.
Yeah,
hearing feet hit heads and like knees hit body and
hear them
and straight
baseballs.
punch.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it was like.
Baseball
It was like
bat
hitting a home
slaps,
run,
yeah.
dude. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
unreal.
Massive shout out to Sean Brady. If you're not following him yet, please go check him out. Sean Brady MMA
Yeah.
made his UFC debut on Friday night and absolutely crushed it.
boy's
He's
the
on
future.
the top 5 of punches landed. Did you see that?
Yeah, total
Not
percentage.
exact punches, like significant strikes.
Significant strikes landed.
Up
Yeah.
there with Bermudez, with a ton of like solid people already in his debut.
Savage.
So
Absolute
stoked
savage.
for him, dude. Well done, Sean. We're happy we could be out there and support you, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you for rocking the gear fight week 2. It means a lot.
For sure. Dude's a savage. He's going to be walking his way up in the welterweight division.
There's no doubt, dude. He's going to
UFC
have a belt.
welterweights,
There's no doubt in my mind he has a
sit
belt.
down. Yeah. But great card besides that. Randy Costa getting
Every
it
fight,
done.
dude. Every fight was great.
Joe, you saw what you call it was called no contest though.
Which one?
Greg Hardy. Did you even notice what happened? Because I didn't even see it when it
I
happened.
didn't see it in there because it's So I didn't notice the Greg Hardy thing because like his coaching staff's in front of him. You don't see him when he's sitting there on the stool.
Yeah,
it wasn't
so-
until like the next morning watching MMA World and recaps of stuff like he
Apparently-
took an inhaler.
in the middle of one of the rounds. Yeah,
After the
puff
second
and
round.
inhaler. Somebody was saying that he doesn't think it should be illegal though,
Well, technically it's not because it's supposedly an exercise and like
and it's a part of his
it's,
diet.
it's something he's been doing
So
forever.
He had asked.
He asked permission. They said it was good.
He asked USADA if it was allowed, not during the match. He just asked if it was allowed. So he figured since it was allowed, he was allowed during the match.
See, because in the clip of him in the ring as well, he asked permission and they go, "Yeah, it's good.
Well, no,
it's good."
I think he asked his corner.
Oh, is that
Yes,
who's
it's-
saying, "Yeah, it's good"?
I think he asked his corner to grab it because he was low on
That's
breath.
a good ploy then.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously not. Now it's a no
No,
contest.
but I'm saying all you hear from that angle, looking at that camera, is him asking permission and hearing, "Yeah, it's okay to do."
Well,
Like,
he,
I'm
he was
saying, like,
saying
in that
he
aspect.
was saying beforehand he had asked you because USADA obviously isn't standing there ringside.
Well, if you have asthma, I understand it is leveling the playing field. Your lungs and diaphragm don't open the same way normal human beings do.
yeah, but that if
but
you
it's a steroid.
if you got that steroid to in the middle of a
And he didn't even need it.
in the
He was
middle of
killing.
cardio. Oh no, he was dying.
No. But I'm saying fight wise, he was winning that fight easily.
Yeah,
He was not losing that fight at that point.
It was close.
You think?
it got close toward the end? I think he took it.
He took it after the second round.
I think he took it split decision, and it was only and like towards the end of the fight, he was getting hit. He was losing he lost the third round, 100%. That guy, if they had another round, that guy was gonna put him out.
You think so?
Oh yeah, he was like a little Roy Nelson. That guy.
He was.
He was like a little Ruiz,
Po-
Roy
Polynesian
Nelson
Roy
mix.
Nelson.
Yeah. I saw him knocking Greg Hardy out if they had any more time. 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta watch it again then.
He hit him.
Because at that point we were raging with our neighbors on all sides, having a great time, just enjoying
He
life.
hit him a few good times.
We were coming off a Sean Brady win at that point. We were psyched, dude.
Yeah.
Tim would not stop bringing us beverages.
fired up. French fries, pretzel bites. We had it all.
Tim would
It
not
was
stop
sick.
bringing drinks.
If you're gonna go to a UFC event,
Get a box area.
100% get a box and
We didn't have to move.
You get yourself a waiter. They don't stop bringing you beers. They don't
Even
stop
if you
bringing
ask
food,
them to,
food
they don't
menus.
stop. Thank you,
And
Tim.
it wasn't crazy priced. Like
It was not at all.
a thing of fries for $6.
It was
and I
not
don't
at
have to
all.
get up. Like clean.
No,
$12
That was a
beers.
great event.
We
I'd
went to the
like
bar
to go a lot more and,
and we
paid
spent
double.
$17 on
Paid
beer.
double.
Yeah, so
I was pissed because we just wanted to walk,
For
spread the
sure.
legs, say what's up to Jonathan and his
yeah,
wife.
for sure get a box. But besides that, amazing fight between Jeremy Stevens and Yair Rodriguez.
Dude, Dana said it, and I couldn't agree more. Like that should have been the main event.
Yeah,
Everybody wanted to see 2 more rounds of that fight.
Well, I knew exactly what was going to happen in the Dominic Reyes fight.
Duh, everyone. I think everyone did, and they were acting like they didn't.
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention. I was just like,
The fact that Weidman was looking right through that fight, like, come on, dude,
yeah,
get in here and
that
beat a
wa-
contender
that was-
first before you're talking about
That was
beating
unreal.
John Jones.
After
How
being,
dare you?
After being out for a year and all that, and
And your last few fights, you haven't even looked that great.
no,
Like you've been putting up good first round, second rounds,
the
throwing
guys
good
next
hands.
to, the
but,
guys next to me were all live bet, and I was like, Reyes first round, just put it in, and then walked away. And literally, as soon as I walked out, it was like, whoop pop, and then
dude,
like, the
that
place
room
went nuts.
went insane.
But everybody was really upset that Jeremy Stevens didn't take it, but I had it.
See, here's the thing.
I had it.
That was so
2
close.
to 1 all day.
That was the type of fight we've talked about it many times before. Like you can't really be upset either way it goes. Both guys go in
That
there,
needs
do
to
a
be
great job, and slug it out.
That
Like,
needs
you
to be
can't
a
really be
5-round
upset
fight.
about that.
That needs to be a 5-round fight.
I think Yair wins that every single time. It's a 3-round fight. 5, it goes either way.
Yeah.
Because he's just too quick out the gate, and the stamina and
Yair-
cardio is insane.
Yair's going to give you the legs all morning.
Yep.
But late afternoon.
All morning.
Late afternoon, he's going to get tired.
I like that.
He's going to get tired in late afternoon.
100%.
He came out kicking.
I think he
heavy.
wins that every time if it's a 3-round fight.
He had him in the first round easily. Split second round, I'd say. He probably took it, though. And Jeremy Stevens just destroyed him in the third round. Whole place is screaming USA.
Dude, it was so cool. It was so cool to be a part of that.
You and the guys started the USA chant in the entire arena.
Started a couple chants, bro. Started that meatball chant, too. Molly McCann, what's up? Let's
Get
go.
out of here. Macy Barber, what's up?
I love that you came around. I said that a couple weeks back on our podcast. I was like, isn't that your girl? You're like, no.
No, I hit
and then you're like, oh, that is my girl.
I hit you up. Well, I hit you up after the podcast and was like, why'd you say Macy Barber's my girl? I don't know anything about her. But then I remember watching her before.
Dude, I don't know if we watch her on the Contender Series or we watch her on something and we're like, yo, this chick's going to be bad.
She's a savage.
Like, she goes into every fight wanting to hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
It's not about sport. Like,
she already knows she's going to be a champ. She wants to be the youngest champ ever.
She did an interview with Chael Sonnen and she's literally going like, I go into everything gritting my teeth trying to kill you.
Yeah, I think she's got
God.
I think she's got a year left to be the youngest
and
champ
she's like
ever.
pretty. She's got great energy. She speaks awesome.
I think she's like 22. She's young.
She kicked both of our asses.
21. Oh yeah. I'm not interested in that fight. I'm super good.
We had so many good fights on that card. Like,
yeah,
I'm just so stoked about it. What a great weekend!
I felt like there was something else before that too.
Dude, Joe Lazar.
That's what
he had
was.
An awesome fight. Got a W
Lozon.
in Lozon. Yeah.
Lozon.
It got and like Dana's saying like that. This is
my
her last
cage.
fight, regardless. But how good was his post fight in front of his hometown like that?
I got the chills during that.
Oh,
that shit was
good.
insane. That they went nuts.
He's got to go out on that though, man.
Yeah.
He's got to go out.
Well, no, I thought he said he wasn't done.
He does. He's not. But Dana made him the same like BJ Penn deal. Like, hey. This is it, man.
He ain't no BJ
here.
Penn, though.
No, but he's saying you've been here so long.
Christ.
But here's what happens with these
Penn's
guys, man.
Like 12 losses.
Here's what happens with these guys. They win, and it's like, you see, I still got it. I got a couple more in me. And they lose, and it's like, no one wants to go out like that.
Yeah.
Dude, he's going out on some Rocky story stuff in front of your hometown, getting the opportunity to do it when Dana wanted to be done with him 2 fights ago.
I like him a lot.
Everyone likes him. He did so much for MMA in general. Like, his story's amazing. But he's got a great family, great city behind his back, an awesome gym now. Like, you have the opportunity to go out on that storybook ending.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's going to stop training. He's got 3 or 4 guys in the UFC right now that are up and coming that he's going to be able to work with. He's still going to be at the Octagon. Like,
shout out to Lozon.
Yeah, you're the man, dude. Go out on that. Like, and end it with a storybook ending.
He fought exactly how he fights, just straight attack mode.
Savage.
Yeah, he looks so good.
Savage. And he hasn't looked like that young Joe in the last couple fights.
Absolutely amazing card. Great first card to be at.
Oh,
Did
dude,
you love it?
I love it. I'm addicted.
Yeah.
I want to go to MSG and watch the BMF.
Well, we're not doing that.
Come on.
Nah, I'm out.
We go to Parks and watch Sean Brady host the event.
Way too much. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to go watch.
Sean Brady is hosting the BMF belt
I'm sorry.
fight at
Did you
Parks,
say
right?
Casino?
Oh God, no, sure.
And UFC.
Yeah, that'd be a cool little pre-birthday rager. How about that?
Yeah. Homeboy's got a birthday coming up. What are you turning, 31?
31 craziness.
Shit.
Don't you feel like we're still 15 years old, smacking each other around at family parties?
I feel like you're definitely old as shit.
I feel like you're a year younger than me. Wait, no, I don't feel like. I feel like that's a fact.
Solid 18 months.
Shut your mouth.
Solid 18 months. You're old as fuck.
Oh my God, I'm done with you, dude. I'm done with you.
Yeah, so
seriously though, a great week. I hope you guys are following along on the story. If you're not, go to New Future Apparel at Instagram, follow that so you can keep up with all the fun stuff we do. We're constantly posting pictures of the gear, us working in the shop, training, doing all different types of stuff. So get on that.
We got a lot of big things coming up.
Ooh, some good things have happened in the last 24, 48 hours, guys. It's craziness.
Been having some things that we you'll be hearing from soon, but
we're about to take this company to a whole new level.
Yeah, it's about time. We've been making all the right moves to do what we need to do for the future.
We got the right people who believe in it now backing us.
Yeah, so you will definitely be seeing a lot more from us. Definitely be looking out for the new winter drop. Getting ready for that as well. But you still got a couple weeks. Use your 15% off code fall15.
Take advantage of it, please, guys.
On the
we
fall
just want to
collection.
Give you
the new colors, they're absolutely amazing. Everybody loves them. Every time I'm out in them, everybody wants one. So get on that and use fall 15 at newfutureapparel.com.
Please do. Should we pick a winner?
Let's pick a winner from
week
last
13.
week,
Let's see
dude.
who's taking it.
I guess we'll pick
Again, all you guys who are getting in the comments, thank you so much for it. Let us know.
YouTube.
I was thinking earlier we could start doing a little thing.
What do you
If
want?
you want to send the Instagram like little video or something of yourself asking us a question, just chatting with us a little bit, like throw a little something in there. If it's something cool we can respond to and talk to, maybe you end up with your face in the podcast. Like, just shoot us a little question or a little something like to talk about, and we'll give you a little insert.
Question, comment corner.
Yeah, like hit us up. Like, yo, Jake and Will, how do you feel about this fight? Jake and Will, how do you feel about this type of you know what I mean?
Break it down. I like that.
It'd be kind of cool.
I like that.
And we want to get you guys more involved. We're all about community here and building a better future for ourselves and hoping to inspire you to do the same.
Yeah, and if
you're not already subscribed to the New Future podcast channel, please go to YouTube, subscribe to that, hit that notification button.
And if you
keep building
other like local business that's building
exactly
in the future as well, definitely hit us up and
throw us a little ad on that Instagram. We'll talk about it.
We would love to repost your stuff and shout you out. So let's
take care of ours.
Let's do this week's pick.
Here we go, baby. Oh no!
Son of a bitch!
Austin Mazzano wins with the trash can comment.
Spanish. All right. Austin,
well done, Austin. We got some fresh gear coming to you, brother.
We'll get you laced up, bud. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Get in the comment section to win next week's giveaway. We love you.
Make sure you're posting on week 14 New Future podcast. We'll see you next week, guys. Much love to you. Cheers.
Cheers.
SBTY.